Welcome back to the third and final segment of the diplomatic encounter. In this segment, my co-presenter Tatenda Nyamunga spoke to a special envoy from Indonesia which recently visited Zimbabwe and met with several government officials, including the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Here is their discussion.
We are joined in this segment by Dr. Hussein, who is the special envoy of the President of the Republic of Indonesia. Hello, sir, and welcome to the program, The Diplomatic Encounter.
Hello, it was nice to have this interview with you.
I believe you're just coming in from meeting the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Would you want to deliberate a little on your meeting?
First, I came here as the special envoy of President of Indonesia, President Joko Widodo. I'm fortunate that I'm here at the initial stage of transition, which we in Indonesia we very much appreciate that you manage the transition peacefully.
Thank you.
And for that matter, we anticipate of many years of stability and economic development. Indonesia and Zimbabwe are good partners. In many ways, we are leaders of the since Bandung conference, but also leaders of the non-aligned movement. And understanding the bilateral relations, in particular trade relations, which last year amount to $39 million, relatively small, but still Zimbabwe enjoy huge surplus. But to me, it's not a question of surplus and deficit, but I think we are countries of a good potential to expand and deepen all aspects of our bilateral relations. And I believe that as Indonesia is growing, but likewise Zimbabwe would be growing faster, we will be able to expand and deepen our bilateral relations. So we have to move beyond trade. And that's why I mean not only expanding items of that we both traded, but also on investment, on capacity building, on cooperation at the various international organizations and others. So that was the meeting, which is in nature to explore what ways and means to expand and deepen our bilateral relations.
Our President, E.D. Mnangagwa, has been mentioning that Zimbabwe is now open for business. Are there any potential areas that Indonesia would want to invest in?
Yes, that's an issue that we discuss. In fact, in early April, we are going to have in Bali the first Indonesia-Africa Forum, and we invited ministers and businessmen from countries of Africa to join us. It was the first opportunity to us to follow up the understanding, the agreements on to expand and deepen bilateral relations, including on investment. And certainly our businessmen are keen in anticipation that the new Zimbabwe would be a country which would enjoy political stability and faster economic growth. So that's one way. The foreign minister Moyo also revived the idea of Indonesia and Zimbabwe to organize a regular bilateral consultation. This is also important mechanisms. On investment, we are interested to work closely with Zimbabwe on infrastructure, for example, infrastructure development. I mentioned to the minister that in Algeria, for example, we have a state-owned construction company. We've been operating there for 10 years to construct east-west roadway or highway, but also Algeria offered Indonesia to join a tripartite arrangement involving Algeria, Nigeria, and Indonesia to build north-south part of the African highways. Likewise, we and your neighbors also talk about not only roads construction, but also railways. So there are many ways, and I think Indonesia has accumulated quite an experience in different areas, including on strategic industries like defense industries. And I think we are very open. We are a country that much easier for Zimbabwe to compare notes with us. Perhaps more difficult, like we had difficulties to say compare notes with developed countries which are far advanced than us. But being fellow developing countries, I think we can do more in sharing and of experience and best practices.
Now, this is your second visit into Zimbabwe, perhaps?
Yes.
What is your perspective on Zimbabwe now?
You know, I told my members of my delegation I was surprisingly positive, because reading international paper, watching CNN, I said, no, it's not that what we read, not what we watch. It is better than I expected, which is good things. You know, as friends, to see friendly countries in better shape than I anticipated by reading all those Western televisions, or newspapers, and watching Western televisions. But meaning, combined by the fact that you are able to manage the transition peacefully, it is an asset. That's why I said to your foreign minister that we appreciate that. That's why let's think of how we could strengthen the bilateral relations.
So at times the international media tarnishes the image of Zimbabwe.
Well,
thank you so much.
Seeing is believing.
Yes. Now that you've been in Zimbabwe and you've experienced Zimbabwe,
I'm very much encouraged.
Now you've got a whole different perspective about Zimbabwe.
That's right.
Do you have any last message to the people of Zimbabwe?
Well, I said to your foreign ministers as well that the peaceful transition of power is a good asset. And then as you are going to have election, would it be in June or July, there's some important moment when you should begin with the process of reform, renewing of what would be Zimbabwe from now to many, many years ahead. And I also share the experience of Indonesia, which, like many developing countries, are not immune to political upheaval. But our experience show to the world that we can manage and we can make progress. This sense of optimism that we wish to share with the people, with the government and people of Zimbabwe.
This has been the Diplomatic Encounter. Hope you enjoyed the program.
For more details, visit our Facebook page, that is The Diplomat Zimbabwe. Or you can watch our YouTube channel, The Diplomatic Encounter Zimbabwe. Or you can WhatsApp us on 0718 438 270. Or you can call us on 0772 692 915.
Until we meet again, goodbye.